Alright, so welcome to this next video. So in this we are going to concentrate on our controllers. The last video we made this beautiful HTTP decorator for all our HTTP methods. So right now we're going to focus on a controller. So this is where the fun This is where the fun begins, right? So let's create our first controller. So the first controller is, let's call it user controller. So we want to test what we've been doing. User controller. Did I write the controller well? Nope. Yep. .ts. So user controller .ts. Right. So let's start with the imports. So we want to import the following from Express. Import the following from Express. So we want to import next function, request and response. Actually, we don't need that one at the moment, but in future. But let's import the following. Autocomplete. Hang on, autocomplete from .co. So let's import. Let's start with get and post. Let's start with those. Yeah. So we want to create a controller. So let's export on class called user control, of course. User controller. So this is where we want to know our decorators works. So let's mark this at controller first. At controller. If you don't pass, you remember it will take our base string. Yeah. So to avoid complication, I'm not going to pass any parameter there, but I'm going to proceed to create our first function. So the first function will be get users. Get users. So for get users, just want to return list of users. This is a list of users. We're going to that. So this is our first get method. Something cool, right? So we will never write any file to do with routes. No more route. No more files for routes. No more router.use. But I will show you how to decorate also middleware. No more route.use. No more this file called route.js or ts. No more this folder. That folder is done, right? So I think we have something wrong with our server. Let's restart it and evaluate what is wrong. Nothing is actually wrong. We'll see that in a few when we register our first controller. So the app crashed mercilessly. where so register route constructor was undefined, so there's something wrong somewhere. There's something wrong somewhere, so let's see. So the problem is in our I smell danger. Seems like we were not keen here, but let's try and fix it. So it's in the middleware that registers our controllers. So let's fix that. Let's go through it slowly by slowly. Also at that point, so we have target.app, right? So we have the method, not method name. How stupid we were. So we have the method there to lower, and we pass in the path, request and response, and the next function, and we are also calling the controller instance at the method name, and we are passing through those, and then we are logging if the route works. Okay, let's stop our server and restart it again. So we registered our routes, but there is something fishy. Did you see this constructor undefined? Yeah, it went well to go and discover our API users. Let's test that in the Postman first. These are my previous tests, but let me just test this. So we are running at localhost 3000 to get all our users. Let's see if we can get our users. Get post. Yes, this is a list of users. Fantastic. Marvelous. Those kind of names. Now it was logged. The method the method is get users, and the path is here. There's something fishy here. I'll figure it out as time moves, but for now we've created our first controller, right? We've registered the controller, and boom, from scratch. Remember, Next.js asked this. I saw this in Nest.js. I saw something like this in Nest.js. They do have something like that. They did. I'm not a guru in Nest.js, but I was going through a certain code base. Let's go to the documentation. I was going through a certain code base written in Nest.js, actually a basic one, the one that will not make me disturb my brain much. So as it closes, let's just make that story the one that doesn't make me feel bad. And I saw them using something like this controller. So this is the path name. So if you don't specify it, will be automatically slash. And yeah, so they are importing this from Next.js command. Fine. So we have achieved all this with this. We are genius. You are genius. All of you are geniuses watching this video. You're all geniuses. So let's move to the next video. In the next video, we are going to work on something very cool. I know you're trying to wonder yourself, how will you? What if I'm now dealing with post request? Will I have to import the request and the response from? The answer is no. We're still going to cater for that. So let's see you in the next video.